of course. And Laos has exceptionally strict drug policies. And yet, we have been offered it. Seems like most of the guys driving tuk-tuks. Don't be surprised if you get touted. You don't want to break laws when you go to another country. And yet, back there on Sisavangvang Street, I don't know. And here, it seems a little bit more open. Is it actually like an unwritten okay thing? Or is it just the tourist demand? I don't know as much about it. I don't even drink. There does seem to be a lot of raver type folks here, and folks who may on the outside seem to be into that. So is that a thing here? All the sunset cruises are leaving. The riverside has dozens of little eateries, cafes with excellent views for you to enjoy. Food at sunset or sunrise. We follow the Mekong all the way down to the loop, and we have found a relatively extensive night bazaar. Are you excited to do some night bazaaring? Lots of food, but nothing obviously vegan yet. My buoy, not yours. Seems like mostly a knockoff market here, but there's also some random other good finds. If you're a smaller human, there'll be lots of clothes here for you. If you're not, slim pickings. Shades of Dalat, the candied strawberries. Kalai Kyer. Did you want to get back and get something to eat?
Okay, let's go.
Okay. It's nice to walk around briefly, but there's not a vegan thing in sight, so we're off back to the walking street. That was Luang Park's Bazaar. It's another nice morning here in Luang Prabang, and I am going to go get a tattoo. I think challenges, of course, but it's not their fault that they speak Lao in Lao, so I'm working through it. But let's go see what we can do. It's about 6 kilometers away from here, so I'm going to take a taxi using the Loca app and
I guess so. Yeah.
Try to go get a sun bear. Getting tattooed here. If you're tempted to diss in the comments, I checked the single-use status of everything being used on me. The inks weren't expired, place was reasonably clean and professional, and the whole intent of these tattoos on my right leg is they're kind of just like stickers on a suitcase. A certain amount of tolerance for an end product is definitely carried in with me. Are you okay? Yeah. Beautiful surrounding mountains. Not a lot of this land here in Laos is agriculturalable. It's not arable. So that contributes to a very low population and a fairly low land usage. Not a lot of farming land here at all. And I don't really even care about perfection. With these, it's often a great exchange with a tattooer and to see what different places do to approach tattoo. And there is the finished product from Pai and Pham. Awesome. Pham Luang Prabang tattoo. Yeah, check it out. It's up here in the mountains. Beautiful, beautiful up here. It's about 6 kilometers outside of the city. They're very nice. They don't do specific design work, but you can bring ideas and he can put it on there for you. So this is a sun bear and some honeycomb because they like honey. So make sure you come see Pham and Pai. Pham. Did I say it right? Pham? Pham.
Facebook app Pham Tattoo Luang Prabang.
I'll link it. Look right there. You can see it. And conveniently enough, Pam's brother has a tuk-tuk. So we're going to go on the tuk-tuk, take one last look at the beautiful house and the nice view. Amazing. Doesn't look elaborate, but it's a pretty clean facility. And away I go in the brother's tuk-tuk. Lao people are incredibly friendly. They're reserved at first, but very gentle. And I'm getting a lot of the first price that's quoted is generally decently fair, and it's the price that you end up paying at the end. the whole seat is moving. All right, hop off of this thing and pay the man. After an hour of rest, we went to the Museum of Textile and Ethnology. Laos occupies an area of 236,800 kilometers squared, slightly larger than Uganda and slightly smaller than the United Kingdom. Laos' 17 provinces stretch 1,162 kilometers from north to south, with terrains ranging from mountain ranges over 2,000 meters high to the Mekong River Valley at 70 meters above sea level. This is a set of Luma women's clothing: headscarf, beaded hair ornament, bead necklaces, metal choker, apron, shirt. Shows some evidence here of Max Mara stealing designs from a Laotian community for their dresses, and various shapes and profiles being used by modern fashion without due credit. Beautiful. And so that's actually it. Laos is a small country. A lot of their museums are also small, but got a lot out of that. I've read it again and I still don't know how to say it. Vat Jingmuan Vajaram Malangalaram. Maybe someone will tell us how to say it. Anyway, Laos has the dubious distinction of being the most bombed country per capita in the history of the world. And that was because the United States dropped something like 3 million tons of ordnance on them, in mostly the form of cluster bombs. They did this as a means to try to control where the Vietnamese rebels were shipping supplies to supply their war. And since 1975, when the bombing stopped, they have had 50,000 people die from bombs randomly going off. And upwards of 50% of those are children. Thankfully, a number of beautiful temple sites such as these survived. Wat Chumkong Surintara. Right next to this other one. Vat Jingmuin Vajaram Mangalaram. And that was just steps away from where we're staying. It's just crawled under Natalia's shoe thinking it's a rock. One sec. I also found a haircut for about $6 Canadian. The state of bridges here is fun to not have to imagine any longer, no? This is one of the best. You'll see soon enough. Weird little bridge, eh? Camera twins. It's been nice to walk through this market each night. We're staying right off of it. As of right now, I think we'd come back. Pretty nice place. For Vegan Everywhere, with one more awesome outing from Luang Prabang coming next, I'm David.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Khop chai.